Hey friends, do you know what happens when you fall 7 times? No, seriously. If you've heard this before, tell me what you know. Yeah, like the comment section right now. Well, the answer is simple yet profound. You stand up 8 times. This isn't just a children's rhyme or a motivational platitude. This is a formula for life. It's the essence of perseverance, the secret to success, the blueprint for those who dare to dream big and conquer all obstacles in their path. I want you to really understand the power behind these words because they hold the key to unlocking your true potential. See, in this world, we often measure success by how high we climb, by how many victories we achieve, and by how many trophies we hold. But what if I told you that the real measure of success lies in something much more subtle, something much more powerful? What if I told you that the real measure of success is how we respond when life inevitably knocks us down? Life, my friends, is a boxing ring. It throws punches, it knocks us out of our comfort zones, and it tests our ability to get back up, brush ourselves off, and keep moving forward. So how do we become champions in the game of life? How do we make sure that when life knocks us down, we come back swinging? The answer, my friends, lies in the simple yet powerful words, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Before we dive into the depths of this profound wisdom, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of its simplicity. 7 falls, 7 moments of defeat, struggle, and despair. Yet the focus isn't on the falls themselves, but on the response, the reaction, the comeback. Because, my friends, it's not how many times we stumble that defines us. It's how we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and start again that truly matters. The first 3 falls are about learning. They teach us valuable lessons about ourselves, our capabilities, and the world around us. These falls shape our perspective, mold our character, and prepare us for what lies ahead. When we fall for the first time, we learn humility. We realize that we are not invincible and that sometimes things won't go our way. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but one that we must learn to savor because it's in the swallowing that we gain wisdom. Our second fall teaches us adaptability. It shows us the importance of being flexible and adjusting our course when faced with adversity. We learn that sometimes we need to change our approach, modify our strategies, and be willing to try something new. And our third fall, my friends, teaches us resilience. It tests our ability to bounce back, to shake off the dust, and keep moving forward despite the setbacks we encounter. We learn that resilience is not just a desirable trait, it's a necessary one. It's the glue that holds us together when life's challenges threaten to tear us apart. But then comes the fourth fall, and this is where things get interesting. This fall is the fork in the road. It presents us with a choice, a decision that will determine our fate. Will we allow the previous defeats to define us, or will we use them as stepping stones to greater heights? It's at this moment that we must summon all our courage, all our determination, and all our strength. We must dig deep within ourselves and ask, are we going to let these falls hold us back, or are we going to rise above them and keep moving forward? The fifth fall is where doubts creep in. Doubts about our abilities, doubts about our dreams, and doubts about our future. It's easy at this point to start questioning ourselves, to wonder whether we're cut out for this journey. But we must resist these doubts. We must silence them and focus on what truly matters, our vision, our goals, and our unwavering commitment to succeed. Our sixth fall is the final test. It's the ultimate challenge that confronts us before we reach the coveted seventh fall, the fall that has been the subject of countless myths, legends, and stories. In many cultures, falling 7 times is seen as a threshold, a barrier that must be overcome to achieve true mastery or enlightenment. But let me ask you this. Does this mean that the 7th fall is the end of the road? Is it the point at which we throw in the towel and admit defeat? Of course not. Because according to the ancient wisdom embedded in the words, fall 7 times, stand up 8, the 7th fall is merely a prelude to the greatest comeback of all. It is the last hurdle we must leap over to claim victory. To appreciate the magnitude of the 7th fall, we must first understand the significance of the eighth stand-up. This is not just a physical act of rising to our feet. It is a metaphorical journey of self-discovery, growth, and triumph. It represents the culmination of everything we have learned, endured, and overcome throughout our falls. When we stand up for the eighth time, we do so not only with cuts and bruises, but with wisdom, humility, and an unbreakable spirit. Our eighth stand-up is a testament to our resilience, our tenacity, and our refusal to give up in the face of adversity. It is a celebration of the human spirit's ability to endure, adapt, and thrive, even in the harshest of environments. As we stand there, battered but unbroken, we realize that our journey has been more than just a series of falls and stand-ups. It has been a profound transformation. We have shed old habits, beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve us. We have learned to embrace change, to navigate uncertainty, and to trust in our own abilities. In standing up for the eighth time, we become the authors of our own destiny, the creators of our own reality. We understand that the world is ours to shape and that nothing can hold us back from achieving our dreams. Our scars become badges of honor, reminding us of the battles we have fought and the victories we have won. Our confidence grows with each passing moment, knowing that we have the strength and wisdom to handle whatever life may throw our way. Standing up for the eighth time is not just about picking ourselves up physically, it's about regaining our mental fortitude, emotional balance, and spiritual alignment. It's about recommitting ourselves to our values, our passions, and our purpose. It's about reaffirming our belief in ourselves and our ability to create a better future for ourselves and those around us. Some of you might be thinking, "Great, Mr. Motivator. Tell me something I didn't know. Tell me something new." Well, here's the kicker. While everyone understands intellectually that life is gonna knock them down, very few actually believe it will happen to them until it does. People wake up to this harsh reality in different ways. Maybe a sudden illness, an unexpected accident, or a drastic job loss shakes them to their core, forcing them to confront the unpredictability of life. When you find yourself in that situation, you'll either crumble and give up, or you'll rise above and become even stronger. What separates the winners from the losers is this. Winners anticipate trouble and prepare for it. Losers just live for today, having no plan for tomorrow. Winners expect the unexpected. Winners are ready for anything. They build strong minds and strong bodies because they know life will throw them curveballs. Everyone thinks they're better than life. "It won't happen to me," is a common thought process. But guess what? It will happen to you. It's inevitable. Now is the time to get ready for it. Start today. Build a strong mind and strong body. Develop your talents and skills so that when the unexpected happens, you're prepared. It's better to have something and not need it than to need something and not have it. Winners have this mindset. Let me tell you about someone who embodies the spirit of fall 7 times, stand up 8. His name is Sudha Murthy. She was born in India, and her story is an incredible example of resilience, hard work, and dedication. She didn't have a silver spoon. She didn't have any special connections or advantages. But what she did have was a dream. She dreamed of making a difference in the world, and she had an unwavering determination to make that dream a reality. She faced numerous obstacles along the way, cultural barriers, gender discrimination, and financial challenges. But she refused to let these setbacks define her. With each fall, she learned, she grew, and she came back stronger. She took up jobs, saved money, and eventually went to the United States to pursue higher education. There, she met her husband, Narayan Murthy, and together they co-founded Infosys, a leading IT company. Despite facing countless hurdles, including economic recessions and technological disruptions, Sudha and her husband steered Infosys to success. Through it all, Sudha remained grounded, humble, and focused on giving back to society. Today, she is known not only as a brilliant entrepreneur, but also as a philanthropist, an author, and a role model for millions of women around the world. Now I want you to think about the countless falls she must have experienced in her life. The naysayers, the doubters, the people who said she couldn't do it. But did she let their negativity hold her back? Absolutely not. She used each fall as fuel to propel her forward. And with each stand-up, she became stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. Her story is a shining example of the power of perseverance. It shows us that no matter how many times we fall, as long as we get back up and keep moving forward, we can achieve our dreams. Remember, my friends, life will knock you down. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You'll face rejection, you'll experience failure, you'll feel pain. But here's the difference between those who win and those who quit. Winners rise back up. They refuse to stay down. Fall once, you learn. Fall twice, you grow. Fall 7 times, you become unstoppable. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every time life pushes you to the ground, it's testing your strength, your discipline, and your willpower. Remember, the strongest steel is forged in fire, and the greatest warriors are shaped in battle. Each fall is preparing you for greatness. So the next time you fall, don't stay down. Don't let failure convince you that you're finished. Stand up, stand taller, stand stronger. Because in the end, your legacy will not be written by how many times you fell. It will be written by how many times you chose to rise. Fall 7 times, stand up 8, and never, ever quit. Thank you.